This is Rex the Reaper. Your feelings are about to have a really bad day. Today on Love and Lies, we've got Alvin from New Jersey. His girlfriend talks about her ex constantly, keeps his pictures on social media, texts him late at night, and tells Alvin he's overreacting. Spoiler alert, he's not. Let's talk about why you should never have to compete with someone's ex. All right, who am I talking to?
Hey Rex, I'm Alvin, 26 from New Jersey, and I'm dating someone, or at least I think I am.
I think I am already tells me something's wrong. What's going on?
My girlfriend is still really involved with her ex. Like, she talks about him all the time, she still has pictures of them together on Instagram, and I caught her texting him late at night. When I bring it up, she says I'm being jealous and insecure and that they're just friends.
How long have you two been together?
About 6 months.
And how long has she been broken up with the ex?
Like 8 months. So not that long before we started dating.
So you started dating 2 months after they broke up.
Yeah, and I'm starting to think I'm the rebound guy.
You probably are. Tell me more.
So when we first started dating, things were great. She was attentive, we had fun together, she seemed really into me. But pretty early on, I noticed she'd bring up her ex a lot. Like, we'd be watching a movie and she'd say, "Oh, my ex loved this movie." Or we'd go to a restaurant and she'd mention that she went there with him.
How often does this happen?
Multiple times a week. At first I thought maybe she just needed time to process the breakup, Like she was still getting over it. So I didn't say anything.
But it kept happening.
Yeah, and then I noticed the pictures. She still has pictures of them together on her Instagram. Not just one or two old ones buried in her feed, like recent vacation photos from before they broke up. She hasn't archived them or deleted them. They're just there.
Have you asked her about that?
I did. I said it made me uncomfortable that she still had pictures of her ex up when we're in a relationship, and she said I was being controlling, that those were memories from her life, and she shouldn't have to delete her past because I'm insecure.
Okay, what about the texting?
That's the thing that really got to me. A couple weeks ago, we were watching TV, and her phone kept buzzing. I wasn't trying to snoop, but I glanced over and saw it was him. Like 11 p.m. on a Tuesday night. He's texting her, and she's texting back.
What did you do?
I asked who she was texting. She said a friend. I asked if it was her ex. She said yes, but that it wasn't a big deal. They were just catching up. I said I wasn't comfortable with her texting her ex that late at night, and she got defensive. She said I was being jealous and possessive, that I don't trust her, and that if I can't handle her having male friends, that's my problem.
Did she stop texting him?
I don't know. She said she would set boundaries with him, but I don't actually know if she did. And now I feel like I can't bring it up again without being accused of being controlling.
So you're stuck.
Exactly. I feel like I'm competing with this guy. Like, she's still emotionally attached to him, and I'm just here, filling the space until she figures out if she wants him back or not.
Are you wrong?
I don't think so, but she makes me feel like I am.
Alvin, let me be very clear with you. You are not overreacting, you are not jealous, you are not insecure. You are a guy in a relationship with someone who is not over her ex, and she's gaslighting you into thinking the problem is you.
That's what it feels like.
Because that's what's happening. Let me break this down for you. When someone is actually over their ex, you know what they don't do? They don't talk about them constantly. They don't keep couple photos up on social media, and they definitely don't text them at 11 p.m. on a random Tuesday.
But she says they're just friends.
I don't care what she says. I care what she does. And what she does is keep her ex in her life in a way that makes you uncomfortable. That's the problem, not your reaction to it, her behavior.
But is it controlling to ask her to delete the photos?
No, it's not controlling to have boundaries. Controlling would be saying, you can never talk to any ex ever again. What you're saying is, I'm uncomfortable that you still have romantic photos of your ex displayed publicly while we're in a relationship. That's reasonable.
She made me feel like I was being unreasonable.
That's the gaslighting. She's deflecting accountability by making you the bad guy. Instead of addressing your legitimate concern, She's accusing you of being insecure. That's manipulation.
So I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy. Your gut is telling you something's wrong because something's wrong. She's not over her ex, and you're the placeholder until she either gets back with him or fully moves on. That's not fair to you.
What do I do?
We'll get to that. But first, let me ask you something. Why are you still with her?
I guess I really like her. When things are good, they're really good, and I keep thinking that maybe if I give her more time, she'll get over him and focus on us.
How much time?
I don't know, however long it takes.
Alvin, it's been 6 months. She's had time. And instead of getting better, it's gotten worse. You're now at the point where you can't even bring up your concerns without being accused of being controlling. That's not a relationship that's getting better. That's a relationship where you're slowly being trained to shut up and accept disrespect.
I never thought about it like that.
That's what's happening. Every time you bring up a legitimate concern and she makes you feel bad for it, you learn to stop bringing things up. And over time, you just accept behavior that makes you uncomfortable because it's easier than fighting about it.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
So let me ask you again. Why are you still with her?
I don't know. I guess I'm scared that if I leave, I'll regret it. Like, what if she was about to move on and I just didn't give her enough time?
What if she wasn't? What if you waste another 6 months waiting for her to choose you and she never does? What if you spent a year in this relationship feeling like you're competing with someone who's not even there anymore?
That sounds awful.
It is awful. And that's where you're headed if you don't do something about this now. All right, Alvin, here's what you need to do. You're going to have one conversation with your girlfriend. One. And it's going to determine whether this relationship continues or not.
What do I say?
You say, I need to talk to you about something serious. I've been feeling like I'm competing with your ex. You talk about him constantly, you still have couple photos of him on social media, and you're texting him late at night. When I bring up my concerns, you tell me I'm being jealous or controlling. But I'm not. I'm just asking for basic boundaries. So, here's what I need. I need you to stop bringing him up in every conversation. I need you to archive or delete the couple photos, and I need you to limit contact with him to what's actually necessary. If you can't do that, then I don't think you're ready to be in this relationship.
And if she says no?
Then you leave. Because if she's not willing to set basic boundaries with her ex to make you comfortable, then she's choosing him over you. Even if she's not physically with him, she's emotionally with him. And you deserve someone who chooses you fully.
What if she agrees but doesn't actually do it?
Then you give her 2 weeks to show you through her actions. If nothing changes, you leave. Because words mean nothing if the behavior doesn't match.
This feels really hard.
It is hard. But here's what's harder. Staying in a relationship where you feel like you're second place, where you can't voice concerns without being attacked, where you're constantly wondering if she's thinking about him instead of you. That's so crushing. And you don't deserve that.
What if I'm the rebound guy?
And you deserve to know that. And you deserve to decide if you want to be in a relationship where you're the backup plan. My guess is you don't.
I don't.
Then have the conversation. And be prepared to walk away if she's not willing to meet you halfway. Because Alvin, someone who wants to be with you will make it obvious. You'll never have to guess, you'll never have to compete, and you'll definitely never have to feel like you're second to someone who's not even there anymore.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to talk to her this week.
Good. And Alvin, when you have this conversation, pay attention to how she responds. If she gets defensive again, if she makes you feel bad for having boundaries, that tells you everything you need to know.
What if she cries and says she'll change?
Then she needs to actually change, not promise to change. Actually do it. And you need to see that change within a couple weeks. If she's serious, she'll delete the photos that week. She'll stop bringing him up immediately. She'll show you through her actions that she hears you and respects your boundaries.
And if she doesn't?
Then you walk and you don't look back because you gave her a chance and she chose not to take it.
Thank you, Rex. I really needed to hear this.
You're welcome. Now go trust your gut. It's been right this whole time. That right there is what gaslighting looks like in a relationship. Alvin had legitimate concerns, and his girlfriend made him feel like he was the problem for having them. That's not love, that's manipulation. Here's the rule. If you're in a relationship with someone who's still emotionally attached to their ex, you're not in a real relationship, you're in a holding pattern. And you deserve better than that. Don't let anyone convince you that having boundaries makes you controlling. It doesn't. It makes you someone who knows their worth. That's all the truth you're getting today. This is Rex the Reaper, where feelings go to die, but self-respect gets to live. See you next time.
Quick question. Should Alvin give his girlfriend a chance to change or just leave now since she's clearly not over her ex? Drop your answer in the comments. And real talk, have you been the rebound person or have you been the person who wasn't over your ex? How did it end? And if you were in Alvin's position, what would you do? Share your story in the comments. Someone out there is probably dealing with this exact situation right now. For more episodes like this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications because we drop episodes like almost every day. Peace.